Are we starting here?
This is it, the first rack. Oscar must have won the lag.
All right, I'm going to have to set the camera here.
Music's real loud.
And,
hopefully y'all can hear us.
I'll be back in a jiff.
Almost jumped the table.
All right, 5 o'clock players, if you will go ahead and dig under the web.
All right, we're off and running. Equipment's all set. I think we're good to go.
Oscar's got his green tea.
Well, I hope they ate or had a little bite to eat to tide them over through this match.
Yeah, that's important. It really is.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I just realized as long as I've been playing, and I wasn't prepared, like with some energy bars or something. I had to order some food, and I was hungry.
Oh, yeah.
As long as I've been playing, I should be prepared with some energy bars.
Yes, you would think you would have those energy bars.
Yeah,
boy, they've gotten me out of a lot of pickles.
And a lot of times I do, but you just take things for granted. Sometimes I'll order food, but they got a lot of people ordering food.
Oh, yeah, these guys have been, boy, have they really had their work cut out for them on this tournament. The waitresses, everybody has just been wow.
That wasn't what Oscar had in mind. He wanted to leave Francisco a lockdown safety, and now he has ball in hand. And watching him play, figured him to run out here. But I see the 9 could be a little bit of a problem as far as playing position for the 3. Not major though, just a little speed control. If he's got his touch on, he should be fine. He might even nudge the 9 ball right now.
Well, I'd be right in there with you if I could see. I'm going to have to get, I think it's Busty who's got his case at an angle here where it's obstructing my vision of the table, so it's a little hard for me to see. You know, I'll wait till they're between racks and then see if I can get him to move that.
Well, we solved that problem with the 9 right there. Because he had ball in hand, it was easy for him to set up the perfect angle with which to get the 9 ball out of the way, and it opened up the rack.
Boy, you know, such touch. And I love to watch Bustamante's backside in his hand, how he holds the cue. When he goes through, how little pressure he puts on it, on almost, especially in the one pocket. It was phenomenal to watch that.
I'll tell you what, he just did a major...
Yeah, look at this.
Majorly too hard of a hit, and might cost him first game. He's got to come with a really tough shot right now.
He sure does.
But no, he does have great touch. I mean, how can you not like watching his stroke?
Oh my God, yeah.
Strokes ever.
Fantastic. Well, I think Daniel's getting us an update on all who is left in this tournament. So we'll have information for you shortly. Wow, Bustamante stares down this 5 ball going, yeesh.
Actually, you know what? I had the opportunity to look at his stroke from above at a tournament in Asia a few years ago. And as pretty as his stroke is, it's all over the place, like left to right. You know, I have hundreds of students or whatever, and a lot of them complain about side-to-side movement. Well, he's off like crazy amount. Like if you really watched, he's not on a straight line, but it's very fluid. And on his, he's got to be coming back on that line on the end of his backswing.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
Part of it has to do with not worrying about the stroke a lot when you hit it. If you just keep your eyes on the target,
take dead aim.
That coordination will take care of the rest.
Take dead aim.
Yeah,
have you ever read Harvey Pennick's Little Red Book of Golf? Have you ever read that? It's a great little book. He goes through all of this stuff on golf, and then, all these details and how to stand and how to do this and do that, all the preliminary stuff. And then in the middle of the book, and when all else fails, he says, take dead aim.
Look at this.
Oh, boy. And he called that. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go try to handle this case.
That was great. But you know what? The 10 ball did sit at a good angle for the carom, and he figured he's got a tough shot on the 5.
He still had to
tough shot on the carom, but it's at a good angle. One of the shots doesn't win you the game. The 5 ball doesn't win you the game, right?
That's right.
The 10 ball wins you the game if you make it.
That's exactly right.
And he was probably figured he'd maybe play, like, leave a tough shot if he missed it.
Oh, I'm sure he had figured all that out for sure.
Yeah.
Well, he was very nice. I went down there and asked him, and he goes, "Oh, yes, ma'am."
They want a replay. Can we do a replay?
Replay, yeah. I wish we had. I wish we could pow somebody. Spanky, Christopher Fitzgerald, and our good friend and moderator in the chat room says, "Pow, pow wow." We're having a powwow here.
Pretty cool graphics, comic book.
That's right.
Busty would be a good comic book character, you know, like this superhero pool player.
Oh, absolutely.
Dracula. You know, they used to call him Dracula when he came to the States. Did you know about that?
No, I didn't know about the Dracula thing.
Yeah, because he was like a vampire, just sucked all your money like blood.
Yeah.
You know, he had the dark hair with the mullet and
right.
And the very serious-looking face all the time, and he just drained your money from you as like blood.
Well, I love the story that Lori down at Hard Times told me when he used to hang out with, you know, all the Filipinos, and because he is Filipino, and he said at 12 years old, Boosty would come into the hall with a cigarette dangling out of his mouth and going, "Where? Anybody want any action?" Down in the Philippines. 12 years old.
Really?
Come into the hall at the Philippines, you know, swaggering. Who wants to play? That's what he would say. Who wants to play?
Wow.
Oh, see? Double pocket. I am telling you, that upper right-hand corner pocket, I have seen more balls missed in that pocket today on the streaming table than I can, just like table 1 down at Hard Times. That upper left-hand corner down at that table 1 at Hard Times has a similar... We were talking earlier about a little gremlin is in there, you know, spitting the ball out.
Well, see, when you play on loose tables, guys do that all day, every day. But you don't comment on it because the balls just dribble in the hole.
That's
and
right.
The player looks good over and over again. But these
are tough.
You can't fudge around here. You know what I mean? You get punished for
better be center
an
pocket.
off shot. But Oscar's used to tight tables. I mean,
that's right.
He can play good on tight tables.
Well, he and Ernesto did these tables.
Really?
Yes, they did. They were in here a week or so ago, or 2 weeks or whatever.
I don't think they made the cut on the table. I think.
Well, maybe not.
Because it's not at all like an Ernesto cut. I think they probably just recovered it. I would guess.
They might have done that. We'll have to ask them. Hey, we just got handed. Oh my God, a great pic. I wish you guys could see this. A great picture of Bustamante, who looks like he's about early 20s, maybe. I don't know.
Pretty scary looking dude. It's a great picture.
Great picture.
Scary if you're his opponent and he's looking at you.
No kidding. And he's got that killer ice look going on, like, I'm going to take you down. What a fantastic picture of Boosty. Yeah, I remember seeing him on matches on TV, you know, when he came over looking like that.
That's a great shot.
Meanwhile, he's just going to make a cake of this rack here. He's all in line. Now, he's going to have to go around the table on this, is he not?
No, he's just
well,
make the 7 and the 8 in the corner down here.
I wasn't even seeing the 8. I was thinking he was trying to get to the 9. Okay, never mind.
He's going to go around 3-4 rails for the 9.
Boy, I must need some more hot streaming coffee because I didn't even see the 8 ball on the table. I'm like, oh, how's he going to get to the 9? He's on the wrong side of the 7 there.
Coffee sounds good though.
Doesn't it though?
Order some.
Maybe we should send somebody to go get some coffee. Let's see, who could we get to be a runner?
That's an interesting shot. Had the 10 ball not been there, he probably would have pulled 3 rails and not have gone so close to the bottom rail.
Well, it looks like this is gonna wind up this rack.
But it's nice to have options and be able to execute
Absolutely.
multiple options, time in and time out.
All right, I'm going to round Brian Butler up and see if he'll go get us some coffee. Hey, Brian. And go tell the gals that we need 2 cups of coffee. Do you take anything in it? 2 black. Just black. Thank you. Brian Butler, out of Canada, has just been terrific. Has helped us so much in the booth today. Now he's running for coffee. I'm going to have to do something for him here. Okay, we have Boosty up 1 game now.
Is it 1 or 2?
2, my bad.
Yeah, you forgot about the carom.
Yeah, I sure did. I was too busy yapping. Oscar Dominguez versus Francisco Bustamante.
Well, see, Busty's a legend, and even though Oscar's young gun playing real good right now,
Oh yeah,
Busty's
he's
still a legend. And what you got to do in that case is ideally you come out to a good start, because that really helps. Anytime you play a legend and world champions, come out to a good start, and it's a lot easier to repeat that game after game. But when you come out and you do something like 1 or 2 games in a row, now you're not only is he playing confident, but it just makes it a little bit tougher. So the sooner the better for Oscar.
Isn't there a statistic about winning the first game in any match? I believe there's some kind of an overall statistics that's fairly well known.
Pat Fleming would know that, right?
Oh, maybe.
AccuStats.
Nice shot. And there it comes. Our hot streaming coffee, Max. We're being taken care of here.
Thanks, Daniel.
Daniel brought it over.
Actually, the most interesting statistic I've heard.
I'm hanging out with Cyrex for a little while. Cyrex from the chat room.
Cyrex, the case maker. He's Rex Juliet,
Nice
I think. I've known him from Washington, D.C., and he's a good player. And now he's made a really big name for himself as a case maker. Leather custom designs.
I need a new case. Maybe they can negotiate a new case for me. My case is getting a little thrashed. I'm awfully hard on
if anybody
my...
deserves a new case, it's you.
Oh, Max.
Not really. You're doing a lot for pool. You can all tell you love the game.
Oh,
and,
I do love it. I do love it. Well, I don't... Like Jenny Lee says, I should shoot like I commentate. I'd play a lot better. I said, you're right. It's a little different when you're down on the table, though.
And you're a very nice commentator, too. I heard you, when the players make a mistake, you're always so nice to them. You're like, they're real tired. Don't.
I'm not busting their chops, huh?
Like Mizrak was mean. If you ever watch ESPN.
Oh, absolutely.
You're not supposed to miss that ball.
Oh, absolutely.
That was a bad shot. That was a bad shot.
Oh, I know. They're brutal, aren't they? That's true. Look at this. Oscar doesn't even make him shoot it. Okay. That's respect.
Well, he's pissed at himself, too. That's part of it.
You betcha.
Rack him up.
All right. Well, Boosty is shooting so faster and running through these racks that I can't keep up with the score. But I will try. Oh, boy, that coffee is good, Max. You're going to love it.
Where'd Brian go?
Yes, big thanks to Brian Butler out of Canada. Tell you what, he been a tremendous asset for our stream during this last 4 days. You are watching POV Pool live from Mountain View, California, and we are streaming next to On the Rail TV. And for those of you that have just joined us, if you want to watch both of these simulcasts side by side here, that's what that means. Go to azbilliards.com, go down to the streaming area on the front page, click on the link and you will be able to see both of the streams, both ours and on the rail. And this has been provided by California Billiard Club here. Chris Swart brought both of us in to do streaming so that we could get the maximum amount of coverage. Fantastic venue, and I love this place.
Oh, me too. It's one of my favorite pool halls in the world.
I'm telling you, the
California
food
Billiards.
and just the atmosphere, the way it's laid out. Chet Ito did a fantastic job with this hall. And Chris Swart has really, kept up the good name of this place. Hats off to him. Well, he just put a nice safety on Oscar here. Oscar's got to be frustrated.
Busty's going to be tough to beat.
Yes, he is.
He just won the one pocket tournament.
That's right, and he's in stroke.
Well, he's got this. He's got the Busty swagger going on, which is kind of like everything.
Absolutely.
Lee Brett talks about that, the swagger, the player's swagger.
Lee was in here yesterday.
What?
Oh, on the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nice kid.
I haven't seen his DVD, but he had a trailer where he talked about body language, and I've talked to him a little bit because we both live in Vegas. He talks about the swagger, and it's pretty cool. And Busty, I've been around him at some major championships a lot in the early 2000s, and watch him win. It seemed like dozens of major events. So I kind of know when you tell how he's walking and stuff, and he just wins tournament after tournament. I haven't seen that in a while from him.
Well, I think it's reared its head. I think he's in it to win it. I'll tell you what, he's now see when Oscar hit that one ball, he did a nice hit on it, but he just hit it a little too hard, and it brought the one out just enough for Busty to be able to look at this. I'll tell you,
hit that the right speed.
Pocket speed, man. He'll just draw this back.
If you watch Busty walk around the table, he's like he's practicing a stroke as he walks around and swinging his cue through the air.
Yeah, most of the top players have little idiosyncrasies or things that they do.
He's playing rail first.
He is playing rail. Well, look at this.
Looks like it anyway.
It sure does.
No, I don't think he did. It was just the deflection.
Okay, now that was a little dangerous. Instead of just a straight draw back, he wanted a different angle, and so he drew it all the way back up to the end. But he didn't come out far enough.
He needed to do it, because he didn't want to be on the rail.
That's right. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He would have left the cue ball too close to the rail.
Danger is no stranger for these players. Come on, you live on danger. Can't everything be like stop goose? It would be no fun.
Well, that's true. You do need at least some kind of challenge, don't you?
Danger is no stranger. I got that from Sesame Street.
Sesame Street, gotta love that.
My sister, I
was going to say, I didn't think you had any prodigies running around that you know of.
Right.
Well, he got through Devil Pocket just fine up there, but he stroked it properly. In your match, there were a couple of times when balls were missed in that pocket, but it was very evident, from the viewer area here, that the balls, there was a little bit of, one of those jerk strokes instead of a forward motion all the way through.
Talking about me?
It was you one time. It was one time. You did that one time, which is why, we said, okay, well, we know why that one, didn't go in. Okay, look at this. He's playing 9-ball.
Is he?
Yeah, he's playing 9-ball, He runs him down to the 10, and then Oscar says, okay, that's fine. Okay, we have a little slamming going on here. 4-zip.
What round is this? How many players on the winner's side left?
Well, see, that's what I was waiting for Daniel, and I thought Daniel was going to bring us back.
I was going to hang out with Rex.
Oh, that's true. Well, I'm sorry, guys. You're going to have to wait a little bit.
By the way, I love the POV Pool logo and name.
Oh, good.
Who designed that logo?
You want to hear kind of a funny thing? We went through a whole logo thing, and anyway, he ended up doing his own at the end, and he's the one that actually designed that thing.
Yeah.
Other than the ball, the ball with the play button on it.
That's a great idea.
That was from Chris Santana, and but he finally ended up with this red, the POV and the block letter and the shadowing and three-dimensional kind of thing. He ended up doing that himself, and I said I really liked it. I thought it stood out, but combined with the ball, I thought it was really a nice touch.
It's a great combo.
Yeah, he's happy with it.
Yeah, it's good.
So if you're just joining us, this is the barbecue with POV, Point of View Pool, here with Max Eberly, Mad Max, in the house. And
hear ye.
He is quite the legend himself. And while we're watching this little safety battle go on here, you should hop on over to maxeberly.com and check his site out and order some of his materials, because I'm telling you, it will elevate and improve your game.
Thank you, Barbara. Well, I'm giving away a free book with all DVD orders, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Well, then you have to go order these DVDs then, because if you get the book, now you've got the whole package.
But I ran out of Cosmic 8-Ball stickers, and my website won't let me edit it for some reason. WordPress is messed up, so there's no free Cosmic 8-Ball stickers as advertised because I ran out. Okay, well, you heard it here, folks, so spread the word so nobody gets angry. The book is still free, so... But the book is free, and that's a big deal, so you can get a twofer. Okay, he really put the stroke on that. Big Dennis in the chat room says, Boosty, I smashed the balls, Monte. Well, when his confidence is in there and he's stroking, he absolutely does that, but he does it with finesse. Also sitting beside us is One Pocket Rich, legend in his own right too. He'll be coming into the booth not too long from now, and you'll have a real treat listening to him. Very knowledgeable about the game.
But not as funny as Max.
Oh, he just said, but he's not as funny as Max. Well, I don't know about that. You guys are you guys are both in there. I aspire to be a comedian one day. Well, here's your start. You start out on the stream, and then this is like open mic comedy night. That's right. Then we can get Daniel to video you. If you get a whole little routine going, we'll video you, and then we'll pimp it out and see what we can get. I actually recorded some. Oh, good for you. 3-4 years ago. Good for you. And but I haven't released it. So, no, I had a lot of fun doing that. Oh, I bet you did. It is fun. With all the technology nowadays, it's just so wonderful, the things that you can do. Who would have thunk, Okay, where's this going? Where is this going? Is he gonna? Look at that drifted. Man, it kind of drifted. It did. I think in towards away from the pocket. It sure did. I'd say almost 1/4 of an inch. But I don't think it was gonna have enough speed to get in the pocket. But it might have hooked him. Oh, no, he's not happy with this. Not happy with this position. He looks like he's going for the slice, and he's going to just bring it. He's going to hit it with some speed. Look at that. Well, when you got that shot, who cares? He sure did. It's like, you know what? I'll just put a little spin on this, and I'll just put a little sauce on this cue ball, and We'll get that 7 right in there. No, not a problem. Holy
Where'd
cow.
this guy come from? Did Efren send him in here?
I'm telling you what. Yowza.
Efren said, "You go ahead. I want you to go get the money at this place."
Oh my goodness! Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, don't blink because this could be over in a uno momento.
Yeah, but Oscar fights hard, so.
Oh no, I'm not counting.
Oh, I know.
I'm
I'm just
definitely
saying,
not counting him out. I'm just saying though, he's got to get to the table and he has to have a shot. You know,
does.
I mean, both these guys are capable of running packs. You know, for sure.
He almost came back on Alex back in the finals of that last big tournament.
God, the Swanee.
Yeah, the Swanee.
The infamous Swanee last match of the entire thing. That was just, I'll never forget that, I have to tell you.
Playing matches is so much different than practicing. I mean, you could practice, you could miss like 5, 10, 20 times, and then you're still smiling and laughing. Then you get up and run, 5 racks, and you think you did a good thing. But when you're playing a match, you miss just 1 or 2 balls, and then the other guy, it might be over.
That's what happened to me yesterday.
And you're like singing the blues all day. You know what I mean?
That's what happened to me. Absolutely. I was up 4-zip on Kevin May, Spartacus. I had him trembling. I was like, yes, And then I missed a shot, and he ran out, and then he started getting a groove, and I'm sitting there going, uh-oh, rut-row. Sure enough, he came back and got me, and I had my opportunities.
There's a guy on YouTube who imitates the Bustamante break. Everything from the stroke, the bridge, everything, perfect alignment to the exact swing. And he did a good job at it. It's amazing how much he looks like Bustamante. He's just... some guy in his basement,
Hey, listen to this, guys. Don Espinosa of PoolTracks.net, our Mr. Statman, just said in the chat here that Francisco earned a Pool Tracks rating of 981 after these 5 racks. Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Pool Tracks, so it's different from the AccuStats.
Yes.
Is Pool Tracks one of your properties, Barbara?
No, not ours. Mr. Don Espinosa. But we do coordinate with him. He actually does all of the statistics.
Where's he from?
He's from Texas, and we're going to be seeing him down at Hard Times. He's coming into town, and he will be at the Hard Times 10-ball tournament this next weekend. Are you going to that, Max?
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right. Well, we'll see you there. We'll get you in the booth again.
I have high hopes since I didn't cash here.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I haven't decided whether I'm going to enter yet after all of this. I usually enter tournaments like that for the experience and to help my mental game and to just help me overall. The more times that I play the really good players, the better I get, and the more it doesn't bother me if I get matched up against a Spartacus or whatever.
Spartacus.
I'm like, oh, okay.
This is Oscar's chance to draw blood.
Look at this. Okay, Oscar's on the board. Oscar is on the wire. Good for you, Oscar.
Good shot.
Okay. Let's see. See how this comes down now.
I think I forgot to mention, I was talking about a stat. The most interesting stat was the IPT. They kept stats during the IPT.
Oh,
it was 8-ball, right?
With AccuStats?
No. They kept their own stats, I think.
Okay.
And the breaker only won 34% of the time out of all the games.
Really?
Jeff Gregory hanging out.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jeff Gregory here in the house. Another legend. We've got legends all over the place here. I'll tell you, I'm surrounded by legends.
Oh, it's not what he wanted.
Cue ball flies off the table. This is not good. We have an open rack and a Boosty with ball in hand.
Interesting that he broke from the side. He's really trying to make something happen.
Well, he was both of you were having trouble making balls on the break.
Yeah.
Earlier today. And we were commenting on that earlier that, in fact, there was another match here earlier. I was just overhearing the commentary, and they were talking about the problems of getting a ball anywhere in a hole on the break. But I knew everybody would start figuring it out at some point. Do a little experimenting. All right, well, Oscar's trying to kind of shaking his head because this is just... Oh, look at this. We have just about the first error that we've seen. That's like... Well, it happens, It's a 9-ball. It happens.
Well, 10-ball, but...
Oh, yeah, 10-ball.
Same thing, right?
Yeah. More hot streaming coffee. Thank you very much. Yeah, or one pocket.
I'm looking for a one-pocket action. Everybody's afraid to play me for some reason. I can't find any action.
Because you look scary.
High roll everybody. Everybody wants weight. Nobody will play me one pocket. Maybe where's one pocket Rich?
Oh, I hear a match brewing.
No, I'm just kidding. By the way,
you might see it live here on POV Pool.
One thing I will do is I will play just kind of like break and run one pocket with a lot of players. I'm not saying I win, but I would do that. Well, you break them, or you could kind of like tickle break them, like hit the third ball and come out to the middle of the table. Well, no, just see how many balls you can run out of 5 tries.
Beautiful stroke by Oscar there, getting back up.
Kind of like the ghost, but you do it against another player. You could do it that way. Yeah, that was a nice shot. Little 3-rail follow. It's amazing what you can do with spin, right?
Yeah.
Spin, you get a lot more distance with the cue ball. Kind of, it's like torque around the rails.
Oh, it's like major torque. And it doesn't take a whole lot either sometimes. It just makes it fly. I've been really experimenting with some English lately, and I got to say I'm kind of loving it. Oh, my God. Yikes.
To me, pool is like what golf wishes it could be. Everybody loves spin. When the golfers spin the ball, they make backspin. Everybody goes, ooh.
I know.
That's the most basic thing in pool. Is like straight backspin. Pool, you can use high right, low left, high.
Oh, everything.
There's so many little different spins you can do and beautiful little controls of the cue ball that really
it is pretty
makes
amazing.
Golf seem like simpleton town, But they got all that distance and wind and rain once in a while that everybody's so impressed with golf. Don't get me wrong, golf is a great game.
It's a great game, but
I've talked to a lot of players who play great golf and pool, and they all say pool is a harder game.
Oh, absolutely. I agree 100%.
Now, for me, golf is real tough, so pool's a lot easier for me, but I don't play golf that well. I mean, I play pretty good, but so I love pool, though. It's so interesting,
Oh, well, you know what? I think there's such interesting people in the billiards industry, and the players and everything. I just find it fascinating. Met so many really good people in the sport. I think I had him at 50. I accidentally had Boosty on the scoreboard at 50. That would be an...
golf's a great game, too, though. Like anything at its highest level is a beautiful thing to watch. It's not nothing is super easy at the highest level, but I'm just trying to make a case for pool,
Right, exactly. I'm gonna have to change this. I
think the format of golf makes it the best sport in the world because it's just a player against the course. Everybody gets the same opportunity, and some people are attempting to do that with pool, and I have an idea to do that also. But I think that's the highest level that pool will attain once it's every player against the entire field. Then you're going to have the open door for all kinds of great things to happen in the game.
That's right.
You beat the whole field. A golfer, when they win a tournament, they beat the whole field every single time, unless it was a rare match play event. But pool, you got to win 10 matches basically, and then you win the tournament. You only got to beat 10 players.
All right, well, now look at this. Oscar's going to have to scooch around with a little masse here. And he's going to have to be careful not to follow it in, as I was trying to get that out of.
It's amazing how one-sided pool can be sometimes.
I'll tell you, and this has been.
Yeah, they could play one more set at 6 o'clock tonight. That could be reversed. He's up 6-1.
Yeah, One Pocket Rich is saying, you know, they could play another set tonight, and the whole thing could get completely reversed.
One thing I like to tell players is, you know, a lot of times I've seen a guy that win a match like 9-1, 9-2, and then you got to play that guy next. Never be intimidated by that, because so many times you'll see right after somebody blows one player out, they get beat.
Oh yeah, they're done.
Right next. So that's all you got to tell yourself if you're ever scared of a player who just won big. That's what I tell myself. I say, oh, I've seen it a million times where that player who wins big loses big the next round. And that's what you tell yourself right before you play that guy.
Good idea.
And more often than not, it turns out to be a win.
Oh, look at this. I don't know that he wanted to run into the 10, but
I think he did. He had to.
Oh, he did? Because where was it? I didn't see. Was it down here, like, in a funny spot?
Well, it was...
Oh, I see
blocking,
now. I see it.
Yeah, he caromed off a 10. He played that shot. Played it very well.
I'd like to give a big shout-out of appreciation to a Kamui tip voucher recipient, Mr. Robert Rodriguez. Donated $25 to POV Pool and received a Kamui tip voucher. So very, very appreciative. As I said earlier today, letting everybody know that, you know, Daniel doesn't have a day job. This is all he does. So we have to rely on donations in order to keep this thing going and make ends meet and try to get better equipment and so forth. Oh, beautiful bank. Look at that. And shape. Wonderful.
Really close to the rail to actually get out.
So anyway, if you care to help in the donation area, just go to povpool.com, click on the donate button. Or if you would prefer not to do it online, you can send a check or money order to POV Pool Media, P.O. Box 144, La Cañada, California. I'll put the link up in a minute. Really appreciate all of you out in the audience.
You just look better.
You guys are terrific. Meanwhile, back at the pool table, Master Boosty.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to POV Pool and Francisco Bustamante's presentation of
how to play pool right.
running 10 ball on a tight table.
That's right.
This is an incredibly tough shot here.
Pretty much effortlessly, even though the shots are difficult. Yeah, this is not my favorite shot, that's
one
for
he
sure.
could miss.
Oh, he might have done it. He did, and he did. Look at that.
I think he tried to stay so close to the 10 ball instead of really cutting it and maybe going one rail back up, you know, and I think that's how he missed it. He tried to cinch it.
They should have just chopped it in, take the tough chop on both balls. Right, but with the inside, it compounded the difficulty.
Well, I'm sure Oscar is just thrilled to be back here at the table.
That shot was going in on a big pocket or even a medium pocket table. That was in. No, these are pretty small. They're like 4 inches or just under 4 or just over 4 inches. And they play a little tight because they're not cut parallel. The angles of the facings are not parallel like the Dominguez.
And just like that, Oscar comes back. 6-2 now the score in a race to 8 at the 2012
I like Santos, but I can't look at him.
West Coast Challenge. here at California Billiard Club in beautiful Mountain View, California. Some clean air here. Wonderful pool hall, great food, great service, great everything. Couldn't be happier to be doing this event. For those of you that would like to watch the split screen, go to azbilliards.com. Go down to the streaming area on the front page, click on the link, and you can watch both on the Rail TV and POV Pool. Check it out.
Mountain View is the home of Google, the internet giant. They have their Googleplex here.
Oh, yes,
facilities.
we drove right by Google, and there's several major companies, obviously, up here. Silicon Valley, it's known as. Home of the computer world. All right, I'm going to find out if One Pocket Rich would like to jump in here and have a little fun here with Mad Max. How about it?
Oh, do you want to step out now?
Would you like to come in and say a few things? And you guys have a good rapport, so I think the viewers would like that. So I'm going to introduce into the stream now, commentating booth, One Pocket Rich, Richard Grenier. And he's going to be joining Mad Max Eberly for your entertainment purposes. And I will be back.
Purely entertainment, not educational. No. just kidding.
I forgot where to put all this stuff.
Somebody's talking about golf on the chat here.
Wait, he's not up. Okay, this is Richard.
Okay, I'm here.
This is yours. If you have to sneeze, just turn that down.
I don't sneeze much. Well, I've never sat this close to Max, so I don't know. But I'll keep that in mind.
Somebody's saying the pressure. I was talking about golf earlier. They're saying the pressure's way different if they need to finish 56 to make 80,000.
Yeah.
But at that point, those guys aren't really playing for the money. Because they're all multimillionaires. They're playing for the title. They get nervous anyway. The whole world's watching them. But anyway, what's up, Rich? How you doing, man?
Hey, how you been? I don't get to see you much. You don't live in Hollywood with me anymore, or Holly weird, they say.
I know. I'm not weird anymore. I had to leave.
Yeah, I'm still weird. I live there. Yeah. So anyway, it's nice to be out to see a big tournament like this. I don't leave home much. Like to stay in Hollywood and Santa Monica and just play the locals. So what do we have here? We have 6-2 Bustamante, and it's a race to 8.
Yeah, race to 8.
Is this winner's side?
Yeah. So
Winner's side.
So if Oscar can't come back, then he's still alive.
I'm surprised they let me commentate because I usually just know about One Pocket. But if any banks come up or something, let me step in and do the talking, okay? Or any safeties, yeah. But any straight outs, you can take over there. So,
well, you got to know all about pool to play One Pocket, so you can't fool us.
Damn, I'm trying to fool you guys. I keep telling myself, I said, I got to start playing 9-ball and straight pool. I got to play every week, and I never do it.
No, do you think it's boring? Let me ask you, like 9-ball or 10-ball, do you think it's boring? Does it bore you compared to One Pocket? Be honest.
I guess it does. And if I go to the pool room, it's only 2-3 nights a week. I get in One Pocket action, so I'm never going to play 9-ball. Nobody plays 9-ball where I play.
I bet more people did. It wouldn't be so boring. Yeah, but if you had,
well, there's other rooms I can go to where it's only 9-ball. I just choose not to. That was nice. He caromed off to 7 for shape, and he's smiling because he wanted to break up the 10-9 like that was a hanger. Oscar Dominguez. He's come up a lot in the last few years, huh?
Yeah, I started playing him when he was 16 at Hollywood Billiards.
It's all over the world now, and yeah,
he's tough to beat.
Yeah, just playing a little One Pocket too. So he's thinking, how can I make the 4, break up the 10-9, and get on the 5. I don't think he wants to leave those clustered.
Yeah, he might wait till he gets to the 6 ball to break him up.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going up for the 5. It's amazing in this game. He was down 5-0 in games, and it just didn't faze him. He just, sitting there, didn't change the way he plays or anything. Steps up and just shooting. I'd feel like the match was over. Oh boy.
Well,
he tried stunning the cue ball.
He's still feeling it. He just, but he's a professional, and
yeah,
he knows better than to quit. Cause
I guess, yeah, he's been in this position before, and he's come back.
Sometimes it can be hard to close out a match, like even for the guy in front, So
yeah,
with that in mind, stay strong.
I think so. Yeah, when you need 1 or 2 games left, yeah, that's like one pocket. When you need 1 ball, sometimes you cannot get it. Oh, somebody quit over there with Jenny.
God, what a
shit!
What a pretty shot in the side.
Yeah.
I think Boosie should go for that mullet again. Grow out the mullet.
I don't remember that. He shaved the sides of his head and just kept the little hair on the top.
See the picture right there? Up on underneath.
Well, he doesn't have enough hair to do that.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? 20 years ago?
Maybe.
How old is he now? 50? 49 and a half?
I don't think he's quite 50. I don't know, though.
Efren's 57, and he was just a few years younger than him.
Was it just a few, or I thought it was
5?
That's it? Really?
I know pool players age a lot faster than other people.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
They have a rough life. It's not fun playing a tournament for 3 days trying to win a couple thousand.
How come everybody tells me I look 18 every day? Are they just bullshitting me?
Well, you're the exception.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're the exception.
No, actually, someone came up to me yesterday. They're like, man, I saw a picture of you from 1996. Man, you looked young. You were young, weren't you? I was like, oh, thanks, man.
Of course, that was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, you look better with hair. Even,
better than the bald.
Yeah.
Like it makes reviews.
Holy shit. What a miscue.
I think the guy in the hustling shirt's going to win over there.
What's his name?
Well, they're both wearing hustling shirts.
Oh, okay. What's his name?
It's Ramon Mystica and Raj Handal.
Yeah, is he a Filipino, Ramon?
Yeah, from Canada, from Calgary. Or that's
the
where
Filipinos went up to Canada too? Jeez.
I think it's easier for them to get into Canada from the Philippines, visa-wise. So, like Alex Pagulayan, that's where he moved when he was a kid to North America, to Toronto.
My God.
Hey, which is cool. Canada's pretty laid back. Canadians actually make fun of Americans now because their money's worth more than ours.
Yeah. Well, pretty good poke.
That was a nice shot.
Swerved around the 7, but it's only worth it if you get out.
Well, there's a line of shirts called Play the Game over here that's being promoted. Frank.
What happened?
Frank is promoting these.
No, I lost $20.
It's a nice line.
But today.
Hustle's been around a while, man. They built a solid brand, and
okay.
Play the Game is here now. Seems like everybody's got one of these shirts on. They look nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a shirt too.
They do look nice,
but they just have the Play the Game shirt over here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Meanwhile, let's see. Let's Bustamante came a little soft into that rail.
Yeah.
It's tricky now.
Where you living now?
Me, I'm in Vegas.
Vegas. So you're gonna tell me what happens there, or? You just,
Well, you know,
what happens there just stays
got
in Vegas.
a membership website.
Yeah, where should I play if I go there? What's the room? Is it still at the Q Club?
Well, Q Club is good. It's been around forever. Shark Club, I mean, both
Shark?
good old places, but Best Billiards is where, you know.
Yeah, there's
like,
one pocket there?
There's like 5,000 a game, one pocket.
Really? Really?
Pretty regular. Some pro poker players are betting it up.
Which one? Dippy Dave?
I don't know if I should say it on there. Should I say it on there?
Oh, no.
It's not Dippy Dave.
Okay. Dippy Max Everly?
No. But there's like poker celebrities coming in, like Nick Shulman and Bobby, Tall Bobby. You know Tall Bobby.
Yeah. We gotta call him Chubby Bobby now. We gotta change his name. You know, it's just it doesn't fit him anymore. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, you know Nick moved. He got a condo in L.A. now, and he's been coming in to play me. It's beautiful.
They
like a new guy to play. Huh? He told you?
Yeah.
Oh, where'd you see him?
At Best Billiards in Vegas.
Oh,
He hangs out there a lot.
he likes me, huh? You say good things about me? I like him too.
Yeah, Nick's a good guy.
Okay, well, he left him a hard shot on the 9 ball. He just has to make the 9 to win the game.
Nick is a poker prodigy. Actually, he was an up-and-coming pool player back as a teenager.
Yeah.
And then when he was 18, he won the World Poker Tour finale tournament for like $2.2 million or something. And
I heard about that.
He won. He got second in the same tournament 2 years later, and I think he's won a couple others. And yeah, known for being a great poker player now.
Yeah. He loves one pocket, man. He lives for it.
Yeah, he does.
He really wants to learn the game. That's why he's playing me. He just wants to, you know, play as much as he can and learn. Shoot straight. He can get out. Okay. He cut the 9 in after Dominguez. Yeah. So it's
Bustamante, he won
7-2.
Yeah, 7-2.
7-2 Bustamante.
Sam Bustamante won the World 9-Ball Championship 2 years ago. Finally, because he was known as being the great player, but he hadn't won the world title yet. So it was in Qatar, Doha, Qatar. And it's funny, on YouTube you can find the winning rack. It's actually, he makes a 9 on the break to win the world title. He's like, yeah, screaming and giving everybody a high five.
Yeah, wow, that's big.
It's pretty cool.
How you guys doing?
Doing good.
All right. I'm just gonna post. This is the online. This is the bracket as of 5:05 p.m.
And you're gonna post that.
It's sideways. Oh well, they'll have to live with it. Let them know as of 5:05 p.m. That's the bracket.
Okay.
Daniel Bush just posted the bracket for the tournament. It's a YouTube video that's going to come out sideways. You'll have to turn your head to read it.
Or your eyes.
Sorry.
And sorry from Daniel. Sorry it's like that.
You know, he's getting a lot of free time now. When he started off this screaming, he used to have to do it all himself, but you know, there's a lot of players interested in doing it for him, so he's the perks now. He's getting a little easier for him.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Nice setup.
So, yeah, I was just going to ask you, I mean, does he shoot the one and try to make it? Because he can't get on the two, but I guess not. So if you ever cannot get out in 9 or 10 ball, it's not worth running any balls, huh? Just concentrate on the safety?
Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool. I like what he did. You know, a lot of times I'll just make the ball, I'll play position on the other ball to play safe off the other ball. But I like the fact that he did that.
Wow.
Learned something there.
Did you see how he aimed for the edge of the one ball? That's pretty good. This is a tough run out anyway, right? If you have a clear shot.
Oscar is somewhat of a billiard player, 3 cushion.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, I won't say it's routine, but it's almost routine. Like stuff like that, it's pretty regular where you're kicking to hit the where you want on the ball, like an Italian 9-pin, where you're kicking it to an exact location pretty much every shot.
Yeah.
But it's still impressive, you know. It doesn't mean that it's easy just because it comes up a lot, you know.
Yeah, it's really tough. You got different cue balls you play with, the rails.
Right. Some
bank long, some bank short. So how much English you put on the ball, very touchy. So it's a little safety battle here now.
Oscar's fighting for life right now.
Yeah.
Survival, fighting for survival. At least on the winner's side.
Yes, he is.
These are tough conditions because we're not using the magic rack, so it's very tough to string racks. It's tough to make a ball in the break. If the magic rack was here, a guy'd be more of a threat to come back, like run a whole set out and come back.
Really? Yeah, it racks that good, huh? Just holds them tight?
It's ridiculous. Like last year, Mike Deshane ran 8 racks on Johnny Archer in the U.S. Open 10 ball. And it wasn't just him. There were like tons of guys running 5, 6, 7 racks.
So
I was running
Are
racks.
they going to ban it or what?
I don't think it's going to be banned. I mean, what they should do is alternate break. At least if you're going to have the magic rack, it should at least be alternate break.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they've decided to do.
He's gonna. Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot the cut on the 4. I guess he's done with shooting wild, hard shots, and he's gonna try to calm down and win 6 straight games here. That got the Bustamante. He needed a break. He needed to take a little break there. And Oscar is just hanging out, waiting patiently. Cue ball? Oscar is saying the cue ball is smaller than the other one. And it is the red circle, so I think that ball plays lighter, right?
Yeah, could be right.
Yeah, I'm only used to the red circle. When I go to the measle ball, it plays heavy, and I don't even know where the ball's going when it deflects. Are we putting on some commercials? Okay. Yeah, we have a $5,000 Hard Times Bellflower in Los Angeles Open 10 ball tournament. 5,000 added.
Great flyer. Whoever made that flyer.
Chris Santana, Fast and Loose Designs.
Chris Santana, Fast and Loose Designs with the flyer design.
She's around.
You want coffee? No?
I wanna play better pool.
You do? Well, there's a pool pill I put in this coffee.
Like I can play anything.
Who,
And then the
did you
guy
just have
is
action?
waiting for me.
Did she just have action?
Who, that kid?
Nick Varner's favorite player is right by us. Jenny Lee.
Jenny Lee's here in the pit.
I just don't play one part.
She just had a. Somebody heard your voice. Sounds like Jenny Lee.
Rich's wife.
Daffy Q. I don't know who that is, but
Tell them I said hello.
She says hello to everybody, all her adoring fans.
who's it?
Daffy
Yeah.
K is Lori Jones.
Yeah.
Daffy K. Lori John Jones.
Oh yeah, she just said Lori.
Is that
Yeah.
Mark Griffin in the? No, Mark GW.
Mark GW, is that Mark Griffin? Is that Lori John Jones out there?
We get all the interesting characters.
If it is, hello.
Are you gonna play? Are you gonna play 9-ball with that other guy? Not now. You don't have the right shoes for pool. Those are 7-inch heels. No.
No, I wish.
With a mini skirt. It's not appropriate to play pool like that.
One Pocket Rich says it should be required that ladies wear miniskirts when they play. No, I'm just kidding. He said it's not appropriate. Talking to his wife. Were you wearing a miniskirt? Oh, wow. We've got a spouse dispute here about pool playing garb, but she's wearing high heels and he doesn't think it's appropriate. And I disagree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
At least from my point of view. You know, maybe if I had a wife playing in high heels, I could see,
Okay.
see what you're talking about, Rich.
Yeah. She's just trying to shark the guys to win,
Anything to work, right?
Oh, my battery's low. Okay, Oscar's up at the table again. Look at this hit.
Well, his safety battle paid off. This is his chance to win.
Yeah, he can win another game here.
Another chance at survival. The main shot here is getting from the 6 to the 7. So this is the key shot actually right
you
here.
got to get pretty
on the
straight
6.
on the 6, right? Isn't that the way? Get straight.
Straight and then draw it back, you mean?
Yeah,
like almost
just
straight?
a tad bit angle. Well, if you get straight, you can create the angle.
Okay.
At least I can. When I'm practicing, I'm a real
look at
good.
this. I think he heard you.
Yeah, he did hear me. I'm a good
he's
coach.
not
Joe.
quite. He's off. He's what I was thinking. A little bit off straight, and then draw it back. Power draw.
He's actually thinking about following it.
Well,
No.
see, because with the draw, it brings you back close to the corner pocket here, but
I would have drew it.
that was fraught with peril. That shot.
These pockets are so big. He caught the point. We will not say titty today on this stream.
Well, Oscar conceded the match. He's not happy with his performance, so he
What?
just said, "Screw it."
Conceded the match? Why? What,
Yeah, he knew
Boosty
he
have an
needed to
easy
run
out?
out.
Did he have an easy
yeah,
out?
pretty easy out. But still, it was 4 or 5 balls, or 4 balls. But Oscar knew he needed to run out.
Bustamante wins.
The camaraderie of this, it's great.
Want to get in here?
Camaraderie these guys have.
Camaraderie, says Daniel Bush. I like that, what he did.
What's next? Who's next?
All right.
All right, everybody, thank you. Well, Oscar didn't quit. He conceded the match. Jason, thank you, sir. I salute your vigor as well. You're a great American. Time to say goodbye for later. Later, Jason. Nice salute, yo, Vega.
Oh, you got all shy. All right. Thanks, Max. Okay. Appreciate it.
That was a long 5 minutes he asked you for yesterday.
Well, that was Max Eberly and Richard Grenier commentating with POV Pool channel on the Francisco Bustamante Oscar Dominguez match. Stay tuned. We're gonna have another match coming up for you right away. Or maybe not right away.